Are you earning more money than ever, but still frustrated with your finances? More money won't fix the problem, no matter how much you earn, because it's not about the dollars, it's about the direction. And if more money was the answer, you'd already feel better. I'm Rose Colburn, and welcome to the 30-Day Budgeting Challenge, where I'm giving you one quick tip every day to help you take control of your money. I've worked with people who doubled their income and still felt stuck because they were chasing a number, not building a life. When you shift your focus from income to intention, that's when everything starts to change. We've been taught to chase income like it's the solution to everything. If I just made more money, things would get easier. Once I hit six figures, I'll finally have financial security. More money equals more freedom, right? But here's what I've seen over and over again. People do make more. They change jobs, they get raises, they land the side hustle, and yet they're just as stressed, still overwhelmed, and feeling like they're behind, still asking, where is all my money going? Because here's the truth most people don't want to admit. More money, more income doesn't automatically equal more peace. More money doesn't automatically equal more progress. Here's the road most people are on. I call it the chasing more path. And it's straight and it's familiar. It looks productive, but here's what happens on that road. You get a job and you start earning money. You spend money, you earn more, so you spend more. Then you work more longer hours, you say yes to things that drain you, you spend money just because you have it, you save without clarity just because you're supposed to. And eventually, it leads to burnout. In fact, for a lot of people, making more just turns up the volume on the same patterns they had when they were broke. They continue saying yes to things out of guilt. They spend money on stuff that doesn't matter. They don't feel like they're getting any closer to the life they actually want. Because financial peace isn't just about the money you make. It's about how aligned your choices are with your values. If your income keeps rising and keeps increasing, but your priorities stay buried under the pressure, the stress, the overwhelm, perfectionism, survival, then you'll always feel stuck no matter what you earn. As long as you're on this road here, chasing more, doing what everyone else is doing, you'll always keep hitting the same walls. More money doesn't solve the problem of misalignment. Only intention does. So instead of asking, how do I make more? Start asking, why do I want more? What would enough actually look like for me? What kind of life am I trying to build with this? Because money without meaning becomes stuck energy. It's movement without direction. It doesn't bring peace or purpose or satisfaction. It's like finishing a race and realizing no one's at the finish line. The crowd's gone. The celebration never came, and you're left wondering why you ran in the first place. But when your money decisions reflect your values, when they honor your priorities and protect your peace, that's when everything shifts. Here's the good news. When you start making money choices that are rooted in your values, not just fear or trying to get by, that's when the energy shifts. You stop spending out of pressure. You stop overworking just to feel worthy. You stop saying yes to things that keep you stuck. And instead, you build your own path. You protect your peace. You give yourself space to breathe and grow. You see this other path over here? It's not the one most people take, but it's the one that leads to freedom, clarity, and peace, not just a bigger paycheck. This is the path to alignment. It protects your time. It allows you to say yes to what matters. It gives you direction on what to spend and how to save with a purpose. It builds on your values, your intention, and your purpose. It allows you to pause, to breathe, and gives you the space to build something that actually feels like yours. Because more money will never be enough. And if your life isn't aligned with all of these things, you'll never feel like you've got ahead. This side road, that's where your values live. That's where true wealth starts. It's not the popular route, but it's the one that leads home. So here's your challenge for today. Ask yourself one simple question. What am I actually working for? Not in a productivity hustle kind of way, but in a life kind of way. What's your vision? What kind of life are you trying to build with the money that you're working so hard to earn? Write down 3 real reasons you're currently earning, saving, or spending money. Not the surface level stuff. Go a layer deeper. For example, I work at this job because I want my kids to have a better future. I'm saving because I want the freedom to walk away if something no longer feels right. I spend on experiences because they remind me who I am. And if the things that you write down don't align with your values and your purpose, then ask yourself, do these reasons actually reflect my values, my intention, or are they habits I've picked up from survival, pressure, or people pleasing? Because once you start spending and saving on purpose, even if your income doesn't change, the way you feel about your money will. That's when money becomes a tool for freedom, not just fuel for burnout. So maybe now you're realizing it's not about earning more, it's about making sure your money actually reflects the life that you want to live. But what if you're already making decent money and your paycheck just vanishes every month? If it feels like your money keeps slipping through your fingers or your spending just doesn't align with the vision you created for your life, then watch this video next. And join me again tomorrow for the next video in the 30-day budgeting challenge. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.